Hey guys, what's up? My name's Luke Orbiderp Miner and welcome back to another video. Now today I'm going to be starting a brand new series. I'm not too sure what it's going to be called, but it's pretty much going to be your questions and my answers to them. And this is sort of like Woody's Gamertag's Mail Monday, but probably not as serious. But once in a while there might be some questions that are legit, because I get a lot of questions from you guys, and so yeah. Anyways, let's get started. Hey Luke, before I start, I want to let you know that you're my inspiration, and I love your videos. Keep up the great work. Recently, my parents have been fighting a lot. My mom always left the house randomly and came back late at night. One night, I came home from my hockey practice early, and I saw another guy in the house. I caught my mom cheating. I told my dad, and then he said that he wanted a divorce. And now they're going through the process. I can't believe this is happening. I feel like this is my fault, and I could have prevented this divorce. My dad is moving to the States, and my mom is staying here in Canada, which means I won't be able to see one of them for a long time. I have to choose whether to go live with my mom or live with my dad. On top of all of that, my girlfriend broke up with me. We did it for 2.5 years. And on top of all of that, my grades are in the trash. My life is a mess, and I'm contemplating suicide. It seems like it's the only way out. I have nothing to live for, and I know that I'll be nothing when I become older. Luke, please help me. Alright, so before I start, I just want to let you know that your parents' divorce is not your fault. I talk to so many people whose parents have gotten divorced, and they think it's their fault. And I can't stress it enough, it is not your fault. Your mom was cheating on your dad, you just let your dad know. It's not your fault, don't worry about it. Okay, so you said that your dad was moving to the States and your mom was staying in Canada, and you have to go choose to live with one of them. Now, this is a really hard decision, and I don't think that you should really be put in this place, but you just have to think about what's better for you, and if you have any other siblings, what's better for them as well. So if you're going to stay with your dad and your siblings are going to stay with your mom, I don't think that would work. I think that you might want to stay with your siblings if you have any, because I don't know, it helps growing up. It makes life easier. And to just really think about who you choose to live with before you make a quick decision, I would look for the one who treats you best. And I'm not going to say anything from the letter because I'm not 100% sure of who your mom is or how your dad treats you. But judging from this, your dad seems like he would be the better choice to live with. Now, you said that your girlfriend broke up with you and you were dating her for 2.5 years. So I assume you're around 16, 17 or so, or maybe even younger, I don't know. But, you know, you guys broke up for a reason, and you can't forget that. I believe that if she was meant to be, like, the one, you wouldn't have broken up with each other. And it may have been, like, a fight or something that brought you guys apart, but just, you're gonna find someone that's better, just as good, or even better. And you're gonna find that person, so you don't have to worry about that. If I would advise, if you don't have anyone to talk to in your house, which seems kind of clear from this letter, I would find someone who you can really trust, like a group of friends, and if not that, then maybe an uncle or an aunt, and you just talk to them about what's going on in your life. And the more open you are, the easier it will be to get over all of this. You also mentioned that your grades were in the trash. Now, I'm not the one to get 90s on average. Once in a while I will pull out that, but I used to get those, but not anymore. And you gotta remember that grades don't define who you are in any way. Like, if you think about, like, the 5 top businesses right now, like, think about Microsoft or Apple. Everyone who runs big companies right now are run by high school dropouts or university dropouts. They never got good grades. And I'm not saying it's a good thing to drop out of school. I'm just saying that grades don't define who you are. You could get the crappiest grades, and that doesn't mean that you're a horrible person. You could get the best grades, and that doesn't mean you're going to be a horrible person. Like, just judging by the people in my class, I can tell that the people who get 90s, yes, they'll get a great job, they'll live their life on a steady budget their whole life. For me, I don't want that. I mean, yeah, it's nice for some people if you don't want to explore and have an adventure, but I want to do something with my life. I don't want to waste it sitting in an office building all day making like $15 an hour. I couldn't do that. And I want to do something that will be adventurous and risk-taking, and I'm not the one to get great marks. So you have to remember that grades don't define who you are, and you just gotta keep your mind on that. You mentioned that because of all of this, you are suicidal. Now, no one your age, I assume you're 16 or 17 or around your teenage years, no one, especially at our age group, should even be thinking about suicide. It's ridiculous to me how people think this. I'm not saying it's like you're bad for thinking of this. I think it's horrible that people are actually thinking. And it's horrible for me to think about because it's suicide. It's ending your life. And what you have to remember is that your life is just starting, and you won't be able to know what's going to happen next until you're older. And what you have to remember always is that it only gets better. It may look like nothing's going right for you right now. It may look like your life is going nowhere, but it only gets better. And you have to remember that. Because if you don't, then you'll have this mindset like, I'm not going anywhere, nobody wants to be my friend, and you can't have that mindset. You have to have a mindset like, yeah, I can do this. You know, my grades might be total crap, but you know what? I can do this. Yeah, you're gonna judge me for that? No, I can do this. And you have to be positive. Just stay positive. Now, if you're still thinking suicidal, check the description down below, and there will be a couple phone numbers, one for Canada and one for the States, for the suicide hotline. And I'm hoping for a follow-up on this, and I hope you enjoyed. So I'll see you later. Peace.